First pitch moments away at Chase Field. It's the Cubs and the Diamondbacks, and it comes your way next. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB Network is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ramon Castro, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Stepping up now, Kenny Perky. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the shortstop, Kenny Perky.
First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
First pitch, 111.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the third baseman, John.
The next Cub up, Don Owen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Perky aboard here at first with nobody out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Keith Littlefield, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Roger Molina. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Michael Sau, as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I expect to see a big performance out of Chase Headley. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Rich Steiner is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
The center fielder, Adam.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Molina has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Michael Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Into the box now, Jeremy Bentley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jeremy Bentley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bentley on at first. Nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Bentley rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Pedro Montañez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The pitcher, Rich Steiner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. In the air down the line in left. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kenny Purkey.
In now, Kenny Purkey. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And he takes a called strike one. The set and the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Up next for Arizona, Phil Landrum. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman, Phil Landrum.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Now it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Standing in, Darrell Williams. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Landrum gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. In the dirt, and now let's see. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. Molina has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Harvey Kyle.
Now batting, Harvey Kyle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Batting it, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. Bentley has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Leading off the inning, Don Owen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Owen.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1. These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Heath Littlefield. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Roger Molina.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Roger Molina, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Fouled away. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Littlefield, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, it's Headley. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Sal.
So stepping in, Michael Sal, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball one. Sal makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Jeremy Bentley, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0. Here it is. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So in now for Chicago, Devin Roach, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ramon Castro.
For the Diamondbacks, the pitcher, Ramon Castro.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Line towards center field. Molina patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Diamondbacks down in order. They still lead it 2-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Pedro Montañez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So here now's the pitcher. Rich Steiner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, shortstop, Kenny.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kenny Perky. Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Don Owen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
The batter, the left field.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Standing in now, Keith Littlefield. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 on the ground to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee.
The right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And it's fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Phil Landrum waits on deck. Another full count offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Molina makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Phil Landrum.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Phil Landrum. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Off the plate and low here. Ball 1. Popped him up. Sow over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Darrell Williams.
Digging in, Darrell Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Two runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though.
Kyle.
Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Harvey Kyle. Hard liner to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roger
Leading
Molina.
off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Roger Molina.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Sal.
Riding in once again, Michael Sau. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jeremy Bentley waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 7, Jeremy Bentley.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Bentley. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. And there he goes towards second. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Devin Roach.
Daniel Hudson takes over here with
Now
a runner at
pitching for the
first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Devin Roach will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Ball 1. Hudson, originally from the state of Virginia. He was a 5th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Chase Headley.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Andrelton.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 is a heater in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Richie Schroeder will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Richie Schroeder.
Off is Simmons. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Two and 0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on him.
Simmons, a runner at second with 1 away. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bentley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs lead it 3-2. Randall Delgado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
Leading off the inning, Pedro Montañez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Pedro Montañez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Nope. Down and away, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit. So the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Anthony Rizzo.
Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Kenny Herkey is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in once again, Don Owen. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Heath Littlefield. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Roger Molina, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Michael Sau. This is foul right side. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Comes set. The 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jeremy Bentley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs are on top, 4-3. Henry Borowitz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Chicago, number 48, Henry Borowitz.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Drilled to first. South ranges to his right. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit high and deep to right center. Molina on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Phil Landrum.
Digging in to try it again, Phil Landrum, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Brady Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Brady Diaz.
So digging in now, Devin Roach. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Roach.
Now here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Montanez.
In now, Pedro Montañez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Roach aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 2-2 offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
Now
usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Alfredo Lima will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Alfredo Lima.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. Cubs lead it 4-3. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, David Robertson.
Steven Kessler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that sends up the switch hitter, Chase Headley. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game,
Now
it's
batting.
not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ladd on second, Headley on at first with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now batting.
Mitch
Your
Moreland
attention,
will
please.
come on to pinch hit here in a
For the
big
Diamondbacks.
spot.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton. Your
Chris
attention,
Owings
please.
will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with
Number
2 on and
26.
2 out here.
Chris Owings.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. One and 1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Owings swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Three and 2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled off. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4.
Ladies and
Bo
gentlemen,
Ladd
your
will stay in the
attention,
ball
please.
game now and take over
This
in
change
left field.
defensively for the D-backs. Now playing left field.
Number 30
Number
gets the
36.
call from the bullpen to
Bo
pitch in relief.
Ladd. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 30. Now
Oliver
catching.
Jones
Number 32,
is also into the ball game
Oliver
as he'll likely go the rest of the
Jones.
way behind the plate. Josh
Now in
Reddick
center field,
will also come
number
in now as he
38,
takes over
Josh
out in center.
Reddick. Your
Jimmy
attention,
Calero
please.
is going to be asked to
Pinch
get
hitting.
things going here as it lead off the
Jimmy
top of the 8th.
Calero.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Up next to the call.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Clarence Bradshaw will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed to a quickly retired to start inning number 8. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Pablo Jimenez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Pablo Jimenez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Even at 2-2. The pitch. So a full count now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The next 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. This game's all tied at 4.
Your
Pablo
attention, please.
Jimenez will stay
This
in the ball game now and take
defensively
over in
for the
left
Cubs.
field.
Now playing left field, number 6.
Robbie Sedenquist
Pablo
is on to pitch out of the
Jimenez.
bullpen in the bottom half of
Now
the 8th.
pitching for Chicago, number 15, Robbie Sedenquist. Now at
Delman
third,
Watson
number
will also
41,
enter as he takes
Delman
over at third base.
Watson. Now at
Brian
shortstop,
Dozier is
number
also
2,
into the game as he
Brian
takes over at short.
Dozier. Your
Anthony
attention, please.
Dennison is up
Pinch
off the
hitting.
bench as he will
Anthony
pinch hit here in the bottom of the
Dennison.
8th in a tie ball game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Jimenez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee. Ladies
Harvey
and gentlemen,
Jean
your
will come on
attention,
now
please.
as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 28, Harvey Jean.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bentley has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Bill Landrum. Your
Pablo
attention, please.
Ramirez will come
Pinch hitting
on as
for
a
the
pinch
Diamondbacks,
hitter.
number 25, Pablo Ramirez.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Ramirez, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is.
Outside,
1-2
that's
pitch
the
is a curveball that misses 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a
Now
full
batting,
count, you're
catcher,
hoping that the hitter is thinking
Oliver.
fastball and swings through
No.
it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
At the plate, Oliver Jones, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Bo Ladd, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7, Chase Headley.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Headley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Jones over at second. Ladd on at first with 2 down. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We've played 8 full. D-backs out in front 5-4. Anthony Dennison, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 23, Anthony Dennison.
Harvey Jean will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Harvey Jean.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kevin Gonzalez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now at first base, number 22, Carmen Alfonso.
Derek Squires will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Derek Squires.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lined hard to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Edgar Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rodriguez.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Carroll, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Arizona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 30 is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.